Hi guys, what's up? So it's the first non-winter day of the year, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to come out to beautiful Hyde Park once again and do some testing. Now this time I'm going to be testing the Insta360 One and the Rylo basically pitting them against each other. Now I've already done that once before and the Rylo won. However, since then Insta360 has released an update to the Insta360 One called Flow State. It's just like basically stabilization. It massively improves the stabilization, and yeah, also adds some new software features. So yeah, I'm gonna pit these two cameras together, see which one kind of works out the best. I'm not really gonna comment much on it. I'm just gonna leave you guys to decide which one you think is the best. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find this useful, and let's get going. So yes, let's get started with this comparison between the Rylo and the Insta360 since it's been updated. This video was shot with the Rylo and Insta360 one after the other, riding down a bike, down a hill on a bike. Both cameras were attached to the bike and going pretty fast, and as you can see, they're both very, very stable. Compared to last time that I tested these two cameras on this exact same hill, the Rylo was way, way better, and the Insta360 was pretty much useless. But as you can see here, they're both doing really well. Maybe the Insta360 slightly more, like a bit more vibrations, but it could just be because the Rylo was in a case as well, which kind of probably helps. But both are doing really well, and you know, the vibrations were epic, and the bike was shaking a lot, the cameras were shaking a lot, falling over, rocking side to side, and you can't tell that at all here. It's very, very usable, very, very good video. So this is a Hyperlapse shot with the Rylo, and as you can see here, it's kind of blurry, and that is because I don't think I cleaned the lenses, and there's like a fingerprint mark on it, so that goes to show that you should always clean your lenses before you shoot, but I forgot to do that. But anyway, this is just a Hyperlapse, and they're both working exactly the same way. Again, I was riding on a bike, so it's stabilizing it really well. This is the Insta360 One Hyperlapse, and it's basically the same thing. You can tell a huge difference in the kind of image quality and the image like saturation. I mean, it's very, very different. But yeah, the Hyperlapse working really well here, super stable, and really, really easy to edit. In this video, I was running with both cameras towards the same, holding them both at the same time actually, and just running towards this tree. And I was running pretty fast, and yeah, you can tell that both are really, really stable and work very well. So this is a kind of example of what the app is like in the, this is the Rylo, and this is going to show you the difference between the apps in both cameras and just show you what they do. So just take a look and see which one you prefer. Like the Rylo mostly controlled with kind of points where you tell it where to look and you tell it to follow, and it will kind of follow those directions, and it's all very easy, and you can do it in portrait or landscape, which is what I was doing here in landscape mode. Yeah, it's really easy to use. I really like the app for the Rylo. The follow mode works particularly well, and it's very, very smooth and always seems to follow exactly what I want it to do, so I do really like that, that feature of the Rylo. Another good thing about the Rylo is that how much you can edit the image just from the app. Like you can basically completely change the appearance of the image, as you can see here, and it will apply it to the whole video and can completely change the appearance, the saturation, the vibrance, the tone. It can make it black and white if you want. I mean, it just really, really is easy to completely change the video, the quality, the colors, everything. And you can also add these like front and back views. You can have a camera on top of another camera, like a view one view on top of another view, split the views in half, and you can control where both of them look. So yeah, that's also really handy. But the same thing you can do on the Insta360 One as well. So they're both very similar softwares, as you're about to see. I'm about to show you the Insta360 One software, which is virtually identical in many ways. They've definitely taken a lot of inspiration from the Rylo, which is, well, I don't know if it's fine, but they've done it. So I suppose it's good for those people who want those features. Yeah, again, as you can see, you just basically do the same thing. You select what points where you want it to look, and it will track to that point in the video. You can select it to follow, and it works just as well as the Rylo pretty much. The one thing about the Insta360 with the following feature, it does take a little bit longer to track it, but otherwise it's basically the same. Yeah, so the Insta360 One new software is super easy to use, and one extra feature it does have is this mode where you can track using your phone, as in you just zoom in and out, as you can see here, but you can also move your phone around. So this is moving because I'm using my phone, and that's a very good way of filming to make it look natural rather than just you know, mechanical kind of tracking. So yeah, I do really like that mode. The Insta360 One also allows you to change the appearance of the video using filters, so it's not quite as intricate as the Rylo, but you do have a lot of filters available, similar to Instagram. So yeah, you can kind of drastically change the appearance of your video, which is awesome, and it's very easy to do, and it works very quickly. So both these cameras are really awesome. Both of them have epic stabilization, both of them very easy to use and have awesome software. I guess basically, I can't really tell you which one to buy. I mean, it is just going to be down to preference. I should point out that the Insta360 One is a couple of $100 cheaper than the Rylo, and since it's been upgraded, it really is probably the best value 360 camera out right now. But I'll leave it to you to decide which one you think is best for you. You can read my reviews of both of these cameras in the links below in the description, so check that out if you are still not sure. But yeah, otherwise, guys, it's just really up to you. Let me know what you think, which one you would prefer to buy, and which one you think will suit you best. But yeah, both good cameras, so I recommend either of them. So I hope this has been useful. I will see you around. Bye!